This is the reading for Sagittarius for the week of November 10th through November 17th. I'm using the Centennial Smith-Waite deck, which I've linked in the description to this video at the bottom. Just click the More button. There's lots of useful information in there, including scriptural links to this tarot reading, and a link to buy me a coffee. If you enjoy this reading, if it connects with you, if you're here watching it, you're meant to be seeing it. The energy is meant to find you. And if you appreciate it, go ahead and consider buying me a coffee. It's greatly appreciated. It supports me, supports the channel. And you are coming up, Sagittarius. It's being stubborn. Whichever card it wants to be, we are coming up as the Hierophant this week, Sagittarius. You're being crossed by, as your challenge, obstacle, awareness, justice, Sagittarius. You're being crossed by, as your challenge, obstacle, awareness, justice. Down in our subconscious tool shed, we've got a Four of Pentacles. In our immediate past, like first weeks of November, we've got the Four of Cups, another four. Okay, also, okay. Then up here in our crown, in our ideal, crowning us is the Five of Cups. Stepping into the immediate future, Eight of Wands. In the environment, Sagittarius, this week, you're feeling the Knight of Pentacles. The environment itself is giving you a Two of Pentacles. Hopes and fears sector here, Eight of Cups. And final potential outcome, beautiful Six of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful potential outcome for this week. I love that. We're going to pull one more card here from the holographic Rider-Waite deck. This will give us further clarification or confirmation of this reading. We're going to keep it hidden until the very end of the reading. If you have a guess, if you think you know what it might be, put your guess in the description below. All right, let's get into this, Sagittarius. So we, because I also am a Sag, are coming up this week as the Hierophant, our fifth major arcana. So a Hierophant was a religious leader back in the day. It was your rabbis, your priests, and it also comes to mean anybody who is in a counselor position, but it also is associated with all of our groups we belong to, whether it's your church group or your PTA group or your Eagles Club or, whatever groups you're part of. So I feel like this week, our focus is, we're going to be focused on those groups. Our social networks a lot are going to come into play a lot and into question a lot this week, because we're feeling the Hierophant. We're feeling that person, and we're taking all of that into consideration this week as the Hierophant. We're being crossed as our challenge, obstacle, awareness then with justice, which makes total sense. I mean, the Hierophant is all about justice, and he's holding up the cross in one hand, and he's, blessing the priests, and he's all about balancing the scales and fairness and justice. And so I feel like this week we're almost playing the part of Hierophant, and we're calling everything around us to justice in our environment, with what's happening with all these planets and the ones that are like headed into retrograde, and Uranus bringing up all these surprise things. So down here in your subconscious toolshed, Sag, you're bringing with you this Four of Pentacles. So I feel like you finally have felt some financial stability. So it's been a while, and it took a while to get there because you had some serious hardships in years past. But recently you felt some security, and now you're being very afraid of losing it, very afraid of giving it up. And so you're clutching those Pentacles and maybe feeling a little bit too, this could be a warning about being a little stingy with your money, because you have to give to get, for sure. And we do get there. So you've come out of this. This is in your subconscious. So you're bringing that feeling with you, that feeling of money and security with you, which means it's still resonating that energy with you a little bit. So we got to work on getting rid of that. So guided meditations around abundance and attracting abundance would be a great thing for this in your subconscious. Just saying. I'll put some links in the description below to some wonderful apps that I use for guided meditations for just such things. Stepping out of your immediate past in the beginning of November, Sagittarius, you're feeling the Four of Cups. You're looking at things in your environment and going, no, I want more. So you're bringing the Four of Pentacles and you're feeling the Four of Cups. Like, that's not enough. I'm not being offered enough. I'm worth more. I want more. I want to create more. And I feel like you're really working hard at achieving that. And you have been for a while, since summertime, for your whole life. But I mean, a lot of big things have been happening since summertime. So in your crown, you go from the Four to the Five of Cups. So this is the card of crying over spilt milk, mourning the things you've lost. But it's in your crown. So I think it's there to remind you that this is water under the bridge. This needed to happen. Go ahead and mourn the stuff that you have to say no to, that's not enough, because I'm creating generational abundance. It's okay, but don't get caught up in this. Don't get caught up. Turn around and look at the cups that are full and have gratitude is what this is reminding you to do right now. Fives are always off balance pudding. We're going to get to you will reach the Six. Okay? So turn around and look at those two full cups. Stepping into your immediate future, right around the 17th, is going to be some swift action. We've got Eight of Wands, something happening really fast, lots of things starting to occur for you, which is exciting. You're feeling like this Knight of Pentacles here. So some financial offer, some offer around your finances and things, which you haven't been satisfied with, and you're really working hard at growing more, is going to come to you, or you're feeling that. You're feeling like that Knight. And this Knight, I love this Knight because Knights are all about making forward progress and taking action, but he is the most cautious. He's pretty stationary. So he's going about it cautiously and carefully, which is the advice for you this month, Sagittarius. So that's beautiful as representing you in your environment this week. That's perfect. In your environment, you've got the Two of Pentacles. So you'll be juggling. You're gonna learn you're gonna be juggling some things. Juggling home and finances and bills and what to put to this and what to put to that and how much to, you're gonna be doing a little juggling this week. That's okay. Maybe making some choices being made also. Twos are always a choice to be made. So you're making decisions around finances and what to put your energies to. Hopes and fears section has an Eight of Cups. I think it's both a hope and a fear. It's the strength to walk away from these 8 full cups. This is often walking away from addiction or relationships that you've been very attached to that you must walk away from in order to achieve what you want to achieve. So it's the strength to do that. So maybe hoping for that strength to be able to walk away. Also maybe fearing how hard it's going to be, how much strength it's going to take to walk away from some things that you necessarily must walk away from because you want to go beyond the 4s and the 5s, right? You want to create something greater, which ends you up at the 6, which I love. I love the progression from all these 4s and 5s and then ending up with a 6, which is success, which is celebration, which is things starting to then come to fruition. The scales have been tipped. You're doing so well. You're able to give back to others, which is only going to bring in more then, and you're going to be more and more. So this is a beautiful card on your way to abundance. So I love that 6 of Pentacles. It's the card of giving back and charity, which is gorgeous when you're starting with this in your subconscious, this feeling of not enough, of scarcity, which is no way to feel. So what could the confirmation card be? I wonder. More sixes, more progressing on, more about the strength it takes to walk away from stuff, more about not focusing on water under the bridge. You being this Hierophant, social connections this week being important, and justice could be related to that. What do you think? Drop your comment in if you think you know. Let's find out. And it's a King of Wands. So I feel like you do want to follow your passion, and you're creating something, and you want to be stable in your home and environment, and in command and in charge, and following your dreams and following your passion. And so this is you all the way. Stick with your guns. Don't cry over spilt milk. Don't accept things when you know you're worth more. Whatever the swift action is, you got it. You got it. You're the Knight of Pentacles making things happen. Yeah, and you are strong enough to walk away. And don't forget to be generous and give back. Giving back is so important. I made a habit of picking my favorite charities. I have several that are causes near and dear to my heart. And I just set up automatic deduction out of my bank account every month, what I can afford to give. And it's super important to me, and I believe in the energy that it builds and brings back to you. So, yeah. So, yes, thank you for being here. And speaking of which, if you enjoyed this reading, please hit that thumbs up, and do be one of my first 500 subscribers to get a free membership to the channel. And we'll do all kinds of fun extended readings and stuff. So, thanks for being here, Sag. See you next week.